Okay, so I asked a series of questions to the energy. And before I even got started, I heard the name, a name, like Anthony or Antonio or something like that. What, what was his name?
His name was Dewan.
Oh, hey, Dewan. Okay.
We called him DJ.
Okay, I didn't get DJ. I got Antonio. Was he? And I know you sent like a I saw the year on there, I think, and I cut it off because I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. So I wrote down between 11 and 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay, so let me explain how my space that I invite them into. So I kind of set it up like I treat it like an interview. So I tell them, hey, come in, come talk to me, come have a seat. And when you think of like a talk show, I got like the couches set out, I got the rug, I got the coffee table, and for the adults, I offer them a cocktail, and we sit down and we chop it up over a cocktail. And then for the babies, I think I offer him I think he wanted a Gatorade. Um, no, red or blue Hawaiian punch is what I got in my notes. Was that his drink?
Red Hawaiian Punch.
Okay. Yeah, I got the red. I got the red or blue Hawaiian punch. Um, okay, so when he walked in, I was like, come in, have a seat. Like, I was like, oh, you so little, not little, but I got like 5'6". Was he about 5'6"?
Yep,
A
he was
little.
tall.
Okay. Very polite. He hit me with the yes, ma'am, and I was like, oh, don't you ain't gotta do that. Like it's okay. I'm getting there, but not yet. You ain't, but he was very polite. And then I asked him if he wanted a drink. He said, yeah, and then I saw either red or blue Hawaiian punch. I saw like an image of both. So I wrote down red/blue Hawaiian punch. And then I asked him what was the relation, and I heard auntie nephew. Is that your nephew? Or is it your cousin?
That's my cousin,
Okay.
but I auntie to them.
Okay. So that's what he
Um,
said.
I used to call him. No, I used to call myself Auntie Cousin.
Okay. So I heard auntie/nephew. So here's a question. His transition, did it involve a car?
No.
Okay, it did
Mm-mm.
not involve a car. Okay, because I wrote down car accident, but I see him laying, laying like between two cars.
Nope, he didn't. A car wasn't involved.
Okay, and then I wrote down basketball. So I don't know. Did he like basketball?
Did DJ like basketball? I don't know.
Okay, and oh, here's the thing too. When they come in, they kind of put on whatever they want to put on to show me. Like sometimes they'll have on what they had on the day of their services, or sometimes they'll have on like one of their favorite outfits. And he came through in like a cream Nike Tech tracksuit with black letters.
That could be possible.
Okay.
Possible.
Yeah, he was for I was like, oh, look at you in your little outfit, you're so cute. um so I asked him how did he feel about his transition. And he said he was okay, he just didn't want to leave his mom or make his mom upset. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. um so I asked him like what was his personality, and he was like, I'm just do regular kid stuff. Like he was like fun stuff, whatever kid stuff is. I was just a kid. And I said, okay, understood. Did he have a list, like a slight list?
He did not have a list, but he was nonverbal.
Okay,
So
because his speech was kind of impaired, and I was like, does he have a
yeah.
like almost like a slur, a slow slur when he talked? But he was nonverbal. Okay.
He said
um
one here and there,
okay.
but
um
nonverbal.
so then, did he want a bike at one point? For his, I got 7-year old. His, I asked him what was a memory, and I heard birthday, 7 years old, BMX bike.
I don't know.
Okay. So then I asked him. So there's another part that I do where I say, well, put something in my hand that I can physically like hold in my mind's eye, basically. Um, that would like speak to your likes, your dislikes, or something like that. And I got like a piece of charcoal. So I was like, so to me, that's my symbol for like barbecues or gatherings like family gatherings or something like that. Did he enjoy that?
He enjoyed those. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, a piece of I was like, what am I gonna do with a piece of and I was like, oh, barbecues. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. So then I asked him for any upcoming anniversaries or dates that are significant. And he said he gave me 3 months and he gave me 3 days. So he gave me May 19th, June 12th, and October 7th. Do any of those dates resonate, or do any of those months and those dates?
May 19th is his grandfather's birthday,
Okay.
who passed away. That's
Okay.
Randy. Is it, am I lying? Lying. Is it May?
Well, I mean, it
Am I-
could just be the month. It doesn't necessarily have to be the day.
June 12th is his uncle's birthday.
Okay.
And I don't know what October 7th. October. That could be his mom's birth month. I don't know the day, but I feel like her birthday is in the fall.
Okay. Yeah, you could just text me if you find out, or let me know. Um, so then I asked him, when was the last time he was with you? Um, and so I wrote down, driving home at night, sitting in the back seat, listening to you sing or listening to your conversations. And then I wrote I-75.
That he was with me physically, like in real life.
Yeah, like you were driving home in the car. Like, when was the last time you was on 75 driving home,
I was on
singing or talking on the phone at nighttime?
probably last week.
Okay, well, I did this on the 11th.
I-75.
So I wrote, say, yeah, you were driving down 75 and he was in the back seat. I want to say back right hand side. So if you were driving, he was in the back right hand side in the
Yep,
rear.
that's 5 Saturday. What did you say, Jerica? And um, I think his mom's birthday is October, or it's either his mom's or his cousin's. Because like I went to a party with her,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
party, and I just looked at my phone, and that was October 6th.
Ah, okay. Okay. So he gave me those. So then what did I ask him next? What's one thing? So I asked him, like, is it something that you want to hear from him? So did somebody have a nickname? Because it came up twice, like Scoob or Scooby or um, what is this? So I wrote Scooby Doo, Scooby, or Scoob. Does anybody have that nickname?
Is not any, not anybody I could think of,
Mm-hmm.
but his cousin had a dog named Scooby.
Oh,
No, no, Joey's. That's Snoopy. Snoopy. Scooby.
either Scoob or Scooby or Scooby. But it was like, oh, well, say this. Like, she'll get it if you say this.
I don't know.
Okay. And then again, basketball came up again. So I asked him, like, if hold on, I'm going back to my question. So I asked him, like, do you have a unique object or symbol that represents you? So I don't know if he dreamed of playing basketball or like that was a desire, but I wrote basketball again. And basically that's his way of saying, like, if you see a basketball, you see a kid or somebody like playing basketball, especially I saw a television. So I was like, if you see that on TV, that's kind of their way of saying, like, hey, does that make sense?
I don't ever recall him playing basketball.
Okay. Basketball came up 3 times.
But the one that he was playing basketball years ago.
And it could be from when he was younger.
After
So,
we like basketball together or something.
his favorite y'all thing. So I wrote down y'all, I don't know, y'all thing that you said y'all did not play together.
No, we didn't play any basketball or anything together.
Okay. So then I asked him, is there anything that you need to like be aware of, pay attention to, focus on. And he said, don't stress over nobody. You have bigger and better things to do, greater goals to accomplish, and don't let nobody knock you off your square. So I don't know if that resonates with where you are right now in life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's his message to you. Um, and then I asked him, is there a sign that you're around or anything that's going on? And something about the cabinets, like the doors are open sometimes or cracked, and you're like, I thought I closed that. Does that happen? I can't hear
In,
you.
in the basement here, that's happened a couple times in that one room.
Say it one more time.
I think in the basement that's happened a couple of times here. Hold on, I need to get this.
Okay. So yeah. So anytime the cabinets are like propped open and you're like, I thought I closed that, he's like messing with the doors, if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Okay. So then I asked him, what lesson did you learn from your time on Earth? And again, it's something about him crossing the street. He like looked both ways before you cross the street. And I don't know what that's about. Especially that's not how he transitioned. Yeah, so look both ways. So I saw him like near cars in the street, and then he said look both ways when you're crossing the street. So he mentioned basketball 3 times, I think, and then he mentioned like crossing the street or being careful twice.
Okay.
So then I asked him to put something in my hand again, and it was ice cream or like the excitement about the ice cream truck. Does that make sense? Or is that who he was?
He was greedy.
Okay.
He was very greedy. He loved food.
Okay.
And snacks.
Okay. Yeah, I wrote down really like that. Really like the ice cream and the truck. Something about him getting excited about that. So then I asked him, how do you strengthen your connection? And he mentioned, if it's any look like him on the old photos. So he said, talk to his pictures. If it's hard for you to look at him when you talk to him, just if it's hard for you to look at him or look at the if it's so okay, pause, let me slow down. He said talk to his old pictures, but then he said it might be hard for you to look at him or hard to look at old photos for you, and if that's the case, just talk to him out loud. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have difficulty looking at the photos?
Not I won't say I have difficulty, but it's crazy that you said that
Mm-hmm.
because I often talk to him out because I have his picture hanging right in the hallway.
Okay.
So
So
yeah, I often be like, "What's up?" I come in the house and be like, "What's up, DJ?"
okay, got it. Yeah, keep talking to his pictures, what he said. So that's how you can keep the connection tight. Now what's funny is that I asked him, was there another nickname that he goes by, and I heard CT or I wrote CT. I didn't write CJ. I wrote CT. Something CT. So I got 2 initials, but it wasn't DJ. Um, so then I asked him about a life event or a memory. Did you all go to Cedar Point?
We didn't, but his mom took him, and
Okay.
he went those one time.
Okay, so that's one of his fondest memories was going to Cedar Point. Um, and then I asked him what was like one of his favorite memories with you. And you know how people like you hug somebody, especially like a kid, you hug them and then you like like mess up their hair,
Mm-hmm.
like you got him in a headlock. Did you used to hug him like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was his favorite thing to do with you. Um, and then I asked him, what was something that you all like disagreed about, but you can laugh about today? And I heard pulling up his jeans or pulling up his pants. Was that something y'all used to fuss about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Always pull up his pants.
So that was his thing for you on that. Um, and then what was my next question to him? Let me roll up. I need to memorize these questions because I ask them so often. Is there anything that you need to let go of? And he said to let go that you wish things could have been different. things happened exactly as they should have.
Okay.
Okay. And then how many other do we have left? I think we have like 3 or 4 left. Yeah, just 3 or 4. So then I asked him 39. What do you do? So if you're ever overwhelmed or feeling overwhelmed with grief or sadness, what is the one thing that you should do to kind of pull yourself out of that? And he said, to remember my laughter, or remember the laughter, because that's what I feel now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's his message on that. And then I asked him about is there anything that he wants you to know about his transition?
Mm-hmm.
And he said, lights on, lights off. It happened fast. I don't know what that means. I'll ask you when I finish going through the notes, but he said it was
Okay.
like almost like a light switch. 1 minute it was on and the next minute it was off. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so then the last question I asked him was that, any last thing he wanted to say or anything about his transition or about his life. And he said, I'm good. I promise. I promise I'm at peace. Nobody should be upset because I'm not upset. And then he was like, he kind of gave me like, but I'm still handsome though, and put his hand on his chin. Like, when people pose, he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, he like, like I'm a good looking kid. And then he said, thank you for loving me. You'll always be my fave. And then and so then I was like, okay, well, I'm at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Like, we're gonna close out the interview. You good to go? And he was like, hold on. And then he picked up some milk and some cookies and then walked out. Does that make sense?
I I told you, greedy. I can totally see that.
So he had some snacks. He was like, hold on, let me get my milk and cookies before I walk up out of here. And I was like, okay, well, it was nice talking to you, boo. See you later. Okay, how old was dad? Oh, wait, here, wait, not dad. Is there a male cousin between 28 and 32 that transitioned in the family?
Not in my family, but his uncle on his mom's side, her brother, passed before he did, and I think he was around that age.
Okay, so under my notes where lights on, lights off. So would he be your cousin, the guy?
No.
Okay,
So
so
DJ is my cousin,
mhm.
my auntie's son, and he was married to DJ's mom.
Okay, so I wrote down under. I didn't even read this to you because I was stuck on the lights on, lights off. The male, 28 to 32, is who came to get him. Does that make sense?
And that could be her brother.
Yeah. So in the time that people transition, those that have crossed over before us are there to greet us when it's time for us to transition. And the brother came to get him. That is in my notes.
Yeah, that's very possible. I don't know how old he was.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was definitely in his 20s.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I wrote 28 to 32.
hmm,
But yeah, he showed me that as well. So,
and I wish I could think of what his name was because you said school
oh, if it's school, I'ma scream.
or I don't want to.
Man, hold on. I'm gonna send you this screenshot because you know what? I'm not gonna even touch this. I'm gonna just show you the screenshot. I wrote Scooby Snacks and then Scooby Doo. I was like, what is up with the Scooby? So it could be that he's just because you was like he loves snacks, so that could have been what he was trying to get me to see. Did you get my text?
His name was
Oh, I don't. I had a CT, not a
I don't
JT.
know if he had a nickname or not.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Scooby he was trying because I wrote down Scooby Snacks, Scooby Doo. I think he was trying to tell me that he likes snacks. Like you wanted to hear that he likes like to resonate with you to say that yeah, that's him. And I just sent you a screenshot of my note where I wrote Scooby Snacks. I just didn't say snacks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Or maybe I ask my aunt because I don't want to trigger anything for him.
Oh yeah, no. No. But yeah, if you had any questions, if you do you have any other questions for me?
Um, I don't think so. I mean, he's happy. I guess that's kind
Yeah, he's good. And a lot of times they're all fine. It's us on the other side. We're the ones worried, sick. We're the ones upset. And he's like, "No, I'm good. I promise you, I'm good." Yep. Nobody should be upset. I'm not upset. And he said he's still handsome. So
of.